Fox News alert, it is 2 o'clock in the East, and we are counting down now to the end of voting in a crucial election that could preview what's to come in the battle for the White House. Brand new hour here of America Live. Welcome, everyone. I'm Megyn Kelly. Polls are open for another 8 hours in Wisconsin. The voters there today deciding whether to recall a group of Republican state senators who supported Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker's controversial labor legislation. A battle, of course, that took the national stage by storm as Republicans there successfully stripped unions of most of their collective bargaining powers. Now this vote could serve as a symbolic decision ahead of the 2012 presidential race. Matt Kittle writes for the Wisconsin Reporter. He's my guest now. Matt, exactly how? How does this become some sort of a proxy for what we may see in November?
Hi, Megyn. Well, I can tell you from what I heard from the Tea Party yesterday all the way to University of Wisconsin-Madison political science professor who's been tracking this. They both said the same thing. America is watching. And America is watching what has been a conservative revolution here in Wisconsin through the GOP and through Governor Scott Walker's policies and his changes, his budget reforms, and certainly the changes in collective bargaining. On the other side, the unions, labor leaders, community organizers, many on the progressive or liberal front see this as a clear line in the sand for their agenda.
They want these Republican lawmakers out. We've got 6 Republicans whose jobs are on the line today. Then there's going to be a recall election for 3 Democrats later. But what happens? I mean, what is the buzz now about whether this recall effort for these 6 Republicans is likely to succeed?
Well, I think if you saw a memo recently from We Are Wisconsin, which is a coalition of a lot of organized labor, some of the most powerful organized labor in the country, they are saying they are cautiously optimistic they can pick up 2 seats today for Democrats, maybe 3, but they don't. They say that being overly confident is quite dangerous.
Who's got the better ground game?
Well, I tell you, who's got the better ground game? Most will tell you are the Democrats here because they've got something to fight for where Republicans are looking to fight against. When you got something to fight for, you always fight and scrap a little bit harder.
What happens then if 2 of these Republicans or more get recalled? I guess it depends on what happens with the Democrat recall elections, but what happens to the balance of power? Does it affect at all the legislation that we saw passed?
Yeah, definitely so. You're talking about a shift. This is a test for the soul of the Wisconsin Senate right now. And this, many people say, is an overture for what could happen, organizing push to recall the governor of the state, which would or could occur after the first of the year, after his first year in office, depending on how many signatures they get. But really what this is, Megyn, is the control of the Senate. And right now, the edge goes to the Republicans, 19-14. If the Democrats pick up a few seats here or there, they're back in control. Wow. They get to dictate where this policy shift is going.
And several other states who are interested in or already pursuing similar reform measures are watching this closely. Matt, thank you.
Thank you.